Hey there, tech explorers and creativity enthusiasts. Welcome back to Artificial Conversations, where we dive deep into the intersections of technology, innovation, and artistic expression. I'm Alex, your resident tech visionary, bringing you insights from the world of AI and blockchain.
And I'm Jamie, your guide to the ever-evolving landscape of digital artistry and storytelling. Together, we embark on a journey where technology meets creativity, and today we've got some fascinating topics to unwrap for you all.
Absolutely. First on the docket, the recent article by Itamar Turner-Trauring titled, "It's Time to Stop Using Python 3.8." We'll be delving into the end of life for Python 3.8, what that means for developers, and how it reflects broader organizational challenges. It's going to be a deep dive into the implications of staying with older software versions.
Oh, I don't know about you, Alex, but I've always believed that holding on to old software is like holding on to an old canvas in the art world. Sometimes you just need to upgrade for the sake of your masterpiece. We'll also sprinkle in some live streaming platform stories, tying in how these evolving platforms resonate with these tech shifts.
Right on, Jamie. And I can't help but draw parallels to platforms like Justin.tv and Twitch, their growth and how they've had to pivot over the years, just like any seasoned coder would need to when their tools hit end of life. So, are you ready to peel back the layers and inspire some change, Jamie?
You know me, Alex. I'm all about evolution and adaptation, whether it's in art or tech. So for everyone listening, grab a cup of your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get started.
So, let's kick things off with the article by Itamar Turner-Trauring. It details the end of life for Python 3.8, which occurred on October 7th, 2024. What exactly does end of life mean, you might ask? Essentially, it means you won't get any more bug fixes or security updates from the Python development team.
It's like buying a brand new phone and then realizing it's no longer supported after a year. That's a lot of missed calls and unread text just waiting to happen. But seriously, going back to Python, the article highlights how pervasive Python 3.8 still is. 14% of packages downloaded from PyPI still rely on it.
Yeah, those numbers are significant. Imagine 250 million package installations in one day just for Python 3.8. Despite it being dead, Jim, shout out to the Trekkies out there, many developers are still holding on due to organizational inertia.
Oh, Alex, you and your Star Trek references. But you're spot on about the inertia part. In the art world, we see similar patterns where artists may cling to old techniques or tools. What captures my attention is the emotional attachment we develop with tools we're comfortable with, balancing that with the push towards progress.
See, Jamie, that's what makes these conversations rich, bridging divergent worlds in tech and art. Python's popularity is kind of like when Twitch took over from Justin TV, leading creators to rethink live streaming dynamics while sticking with what they knew. It's like an old, reliable friend, but at some point you have to acknowledge the relationship needs to evolve.
And with that evolution comes a need for change, as echoed in Itamar's call to upgrade beyond 3.8. Dependency upgrades are crucial, and it's not just about ticking off a to-do item on your list. This shift is central to maintaining not only security, but also the effectiveness of your projects.
Absolutely. If you stay stuck on old versions, you're eventually going to hit a wall when major security issues arise with no updates available. The article lists various major libraries like NumPy and Pandas that no longer support Python 3.8, creating gaps in functionality for those who don't upgrade.
It mirrors a dilemma artists face. Do you stick with what you're comfortable with, or do you embrace new materials and methods despite potential pitfalls? Failure to adapt leads to stagnation, and I see this pattern repeated across both art and tech.
To evolve or to stagnate? That is the question, right? And touching on that creative aspect, I can't help but think about game dev changes. Remember those retro games like Zork, Jamie? Their simplicity had appeal, but as platforms evolved, we craved richer, immersive worlds, kind of the way Python developers are now yearning for the capabilities newer versions offer.
Oh, the nostalgia of Zork. It's like my favorite kaleidoscope art pieces, simple in design but infinite in expression. And yeah, talking about stepping into new worlds, it's akin to unlocking new levels in your programming toolkit when you upgrade your Python version.
Agreed. And it's crucial to start thinking of running older versions as not just a technical issue, but an organizational one. If you've got Python 3.8 running in 2024, chances are you're overdue for multiple updates across your tech stack.
Which brings us to another metaphor I often use in art: cleaning the workshop. Regular updates aren't just maintenance, they're essential for breathing fresh air into what you create. Whether you're thinking tech or artistry, keeping current empowers growth within any medium.
That's such a spot-on analogy, Jamie. It reminds me of my hikes where I brainstorm future-proof AI models. It's the same need: refresh and rejuvenate, get rid of the cobwebs. Just like how our friend Mika's resilience through long COVID parallels adaptability and perseverance.
So true, Alex. It's like tech creators need vigor in their approach to change, just as much as artists need passion in their strokes. And just to lighten things up, maybe we should consider setting up some kind of old tech retirement home. Come visit your beloved Python 3.8, now enjoying its golden years alongside Windows XP.
Oh, Jamie, I love it. We could host a throwback tech gala, celebrating our favorite bygone software and infrastructure. Throw in some Zork gaming competitions for good measure.
You've got a deal, Alex. So as we begin wrapping our segment on this discussion, it's important to highlight the necessity of laying out a structured upgrade process. For software, maybe aim for Python 3.12 or 3.13. And as always, adjust your approach based on new threats, needs, and opportunities.
And remember the wisdom from Itamar Turner-Trauring. Avoiding or delaying these updates isn't a choice, but a problem needing resolution. It's time to swap the old for the new and embark on those vital upgrades we've been talking about.
Absolutely. So let's all embrace change, whether it's facing a blank canvas or an unexplored codebase. Keep your creativity and logic running parallel and use them as guides.
Well, I think that about wraps up this episode of Artificial Conversations. We hope you enjoyed our chat on Python 3.8 and the broader lessons in evolution and adaptation.
Stay curious, keep creating, and don't hesitate to break the mold. Until next time, folks, keep blending tech and creativity.
Take care, everyone. We'll catch you in the next episode of Artificial Conversations. Stay tuned.
Bye for now.